recording. So recording has started. Good morning. So make your way over to your mat. And again, this morning we're going to start in child's pose. And I invite you just to get yourself settled. Knees wide, toes touch. I am just looking for my timer. That does it. Okay, I'll just use this. So once you've found your stillness, just snuggle in and start to think about your breathing. Nice deep inhales through your nose. Long exhales through your nose. And start to drop anything else that might be going on outside of your practice right now. And just for the next little while, we're going to tune out the rest of the world. And just allowing your mind to think about how you're feeling in each pose, both physically and emotionally. And just trying to relax into whatever calm, stillness place that you can find. When you breathe in, think about expanding through the back of your torso. You can feel the stretch in your rib cage, your lower back, the sides of your torso. And then on each exhale, just kind of soften a little bit more. Slowly draw your belly inwards and upwards to press all of the air out. And just notice your body perhaps shifting, softening as we stay and as we breathe. And from here, just slowly walking your hands over a little bit to the right side of your mat. And as you do that, try to keep your left hip pressed back. Just starting to feel a lengthening down the side of your body on the left. And then noticing if you can direct your breathing down that left side. Slowly walking your hands through the center and then over towards the left. And again, just keeping that right hip stretched back. Allow your head and your neck to relax. And just find that length down the side of your body. And let's slowly start to make our way back to the center. And coming forward into tabletop. Bring your knees in a little closer. Good. Stack your wrists underneath your shoulders. And just take a few breaths here. Fingers are spread wide, just gently pressing into your mat. And let's do a few rounds of cat and cow, nice and slow. Take your time. As you breathe in, your belly just drops down, tailbone tilts. Shoulders peel back as your chest and your head come up. And a nice slow exhale as you round your spine, tuck your tail, and just let your head slowly melt down. And just moving through your movement with your breath. Not a lot of effort here. Just getting some movement into the spine. And then neutral spine. Good. From here, let's take one hand forward. Let's take our right hand forward. And then take your left arm, palm facing up, coming into a twist here. So just easing yourself down onto your left shoulder, your left ear. And you can just stretch your right arm out in front. Just feeling a nice stretch in the front of your shoulder. And again, snuggling down into the pose. And then settling in with your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Just noticing here how your body is feeling in this pose. Is there anything that feels tense or tight? And if so, can you just relax that part of your body? No judgment, no comment. Just a few more long, deep breaths in and out. And then just pulling your right arm back towards your shoulder as you press up into your hand to come back up. And that left arm is very slowly just going to lift up. It's a little counter stretch to what we just did. And just stay here for a few breaths. And left hand comes down. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Slide your left hand forward. Right arm threads underneath, palm facing up as you slowly make your way down to your right shoulder and your right ear. And you can just lengthen your left hand to the top of your mat. Snuggle yourself into the pose on this side of your body. Feel the stretch in your right shoulder. And breathe. And again, maybe you'd like to do that scan of your body, noticing where you're holding any tension or tightness. Just continue to breathe in and out. One final inhale and exhale here. And just sliding your left hand back towards your shoulder as you press. And then that right hand will come up. Ooh, you can feel that into a little counter stretch. And bring that hand down. Breath in and out. We're going to make our way onto our bellies. We might need our strap for the next little bit, so have that handy. And just slowly make your way down. Rest your head, your forehead, and your arms for a moment. And just shimmy out your hips. Loosen up everything in the body. And making our way into Sphinx pose. We're going to come up onto our forearms. And just notice how this feels, the back bend. If it's a little too intense for you today, you can take your elbows a little farther away from your body, just lessening that sensation. Maybe you still want to come down and just rest your head on your arms. Take the time to find out where your body wants to be today. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And think about broadening a little bit through your chest. So we're not kind of hunched forward here, but we're pulling and just opening up. And soften your legs, your glutes. And now here, can you direct your inhales to the very center of your chest? It's almost like there's an invisible string tied to the center of your collarbone, and it's just kind of opening you up with each inhale. And then with each exhale, just thinking about relaxing, melting into the lower back. Maybe scanning your body here, noticing how you're feeling. Think about noticing what feels good. What is good today? Sometimes we focus on just the negative, what feels wrong. So taking a shift in the way we think and focusing on what feels right, what is good. Now from here you can stay, or if you want a little more of a bend, hands come a little wider, pressing up into seal. And again, just breathing. A few more breaths. And let's slowly make our way down. And just rest your head on your hands. Bend your knees and just let your legs windshield washer side to side. And then bring your legs back down. Now for the next pose, you might need your strap, you might not. We are going to take our right leg and bend it and reach around with your hand and grab bottom of your foot or your ankle. And again, if that's not available today, use your strap, lasso your leg. And then just coming down and resting your head. And now coming into a stretch here that you feel this down the front of your thigh. relaxing everything else. And we'll release that right leg down. Good. And what we're going to do, we're going to work on the same side. So we're going to take our left leg and we're just going to pull our knee up nice and close to our shoulder. Coming and resting down here for a moment. And then the same leg, we're going to reach up and we're going to grab it with our left hand. So again, you might need your strap. I'm going to need my strap, I think. Oh, no, wait a minute. We're grabbing it with our right hand. Sorry, my bad. So same leg is being stretched. You might feel this in the inner thigh on the left side. But perhaps it's a little more intense right here. And then settle in and breathe. And we'll release everything here. Come back to lying on your belly. And just take a few breaths. And we'll do the same thing with the left leg. So bending your left foot or your left knee and reaching around, using your strap or your hand. And just grabbing a hold.
Settle in, find your edge, and then resolving to find stillness and breathe. And just letting all of the muscles in your thigh relax as we get into our yin stretch, which goes a little deeper than the muscle. Slowly release that foot and just take a few breaths. And then our right knee will come up. And again, bending that same leg, reaching around, using your strap or your hand. And thinking about nice, long, leisurely breaths in and out. No hurries, no worries. And let's release everything. And just make your way back onto your belly. And bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, we'll gently press up into Cobra. And then all the way up into Tabletop. Just taking a few breaths here on your hands and your knees. We're going to make our way into a seated position. You can use your bolster if you like, or a block. Frankie's sitting on my bolster. I can't disturb her, so I'm going to use my block. And for today, I'm going to sit just on the tops of my feet. I'm just going to sit back here. If that's not available, you can sit cross-legged. It's a really nice stretch for our ankles. So let's just take a few moments to get settled in here. Have your strap handy beside you. And again, if that stretch is too much for your ankles, you can either add in another block underneath your bum or not cross-legged. And then we'll grab our strap and do a little shoulder opening. So long, straight arms, but try not to lock out your elbows. Now we're just going to breathe in and bring that strap up to that oozy, juicy stretch. And then exhale and bring it down. And do that nice and leisurely with your own breath. You can close your eyes if you like.
Welcome to Pleasant Shores.
And again, we're never trying to force anything.
If there's anything you need, remember,
Allow the movement to flow.
is ready to meet every requirement, 24 hours, 7 days a week. On behalf of Mr. Kennedy and all the management, thank you.
And as we do this for a while, you might notice your shoulders starting to perhaps loosen up a little bit. Or if not, that's all right too. I love this stretch in the morning. Actually, I love this stretch any time of the day. It just feels so good to open up. And we'll bring it down and just release the strap. Shoulder rolls. Yeah, and then we'll take our hands behind our back, interlace your fingers, and just kind of roll your shoulders up towards your ears and then let them fall down your back as you push your palms down towards the earth. And think again about broadening all through the front of your chest. Okay, so it's almost like you're smiling with your collarbone. If it's available, arms can come up away from your back. Send your breath right into your heart. And just releasing. And again, shoulders go back. It's lazy circles. And we'll give our ankles a little break here. So if you're sitting like I am, just come forward into tabletop. If you're cross-legged, you can switch legs. Just give your body a little break. And then making your way down again. So other leg on top if you're sitting cross-legged, or coming back to where we were. Sitting up nice and tall, lengthening the spine as we tuck our chin down towards our chest. And then interlace your hands behind the back of your head. Just let your elbows fall towards one another. So try not to pull too much on your neck, but it's just a little bit of extra weight, I guess you'd say. And then release your head back up to neutral. Lifting up the chin, opening up through our throat. And if you like, you can interlace your hands and kind of use your fists to guide your chin up a little more. And again, try not to force anything. Allow it to relax away from your ears. And release down. Just tilt your head to the right ear to shoulder. Bring your head up, and let's go the other way. I think the recording just froze there, guys. Sorry about that. That left ear to left shoulder. Okay, can everyone still hear me? Yeah, okay. I don't know what happened there, sorry. All right. I think we're going to make our way onto our backs right now. So come up into tabletop first, take a few breaths. And then when you're ready, making your way down into Shavasana. Once you're in your Shavasana, just allowing your eyes to close. Let the back of your body soften. Relax your breathing. Look at what's right. Take time to notice what's right in ourselves, what's right in others, and in the world around us. We may become so concerned with correcting ourselves, become habituated to seeing what's wrong. Not just seeing it, but constantly looking for it. The question itself, what's wrong, is enough to keep us on edge. There are times to take stock, to do an inventory, times to learn, but spiritually and joy do not stem from trudging around in the muck of what's wrong with ourselves, what's wrong with others, what's wrong with life. We do not have to seek out our mistakes and errors, picking and poking at our picking and poking can hurt. Our lessons will be revealed to us, and they will present themselves naturally, and growth will occur. Give yourself a break. Ask yourself what's right, what's good, what's true, and what's beautiful. Sometimes the lesson isn't in discovering what's wrong. Sometimes the lesson is discovering that the world is all right, and so are you. I invite you to take a few moments to think about what's right. It could be something physical in your body right now, how you're feeling, what's right in your world. There's always something good. When you're ready, slowly stretch your arms over your head. Lengthen your legs. Just a gentle good morning stretch. Not a lot of effort here. Make your way onto your left side. And slowly up to seated. Share one final breath together. Inhaling our arms up and just sipping up as much air as you can get. And then exhale, hands come to heart. And I thank you all for joining me today. Namaste. Give yourselves a hug and just stop the recording.